I forgot my microphone. You can see me. Now you can hear me. Hi. This is just a test stream because I had to figure out how to use OBS with Twitch because normally I use Twitch Studio, but I was like, I started using OBS and I like it. And now I have to figure testing, IT gal. It's giving what's her name? Felicity Smoke from Arrow. Hey, it works. I still don't know what I'm doing. But do we need to know what we're doing every second of every day? Yes, I have a gaming laptop, an MSI one. So everything's through here. I like simplicity. Also, every time I go, like I stream on YouTube, streaming on Twitch, it's two different things. And like, I put, I don't, mm, I don't specifically stream different things on Twitch, but each platform is a different situation. So they need certain things because they're like children, my babies, my Eggo waffles, if you will. Mm, OBS is easy. I'm using it. Um, Once you get like if you're accustomed to using Twitch Studio or YouTube Studio, once you're kind of in the repetition of being like, I know what my overlays are supposed to look like. I already have my emotes set up or what they are. I know like what banners, photos, whatever I want to use. It's just like now I have to add that to each one that I'm using and then just, blah, 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 blah. They got YouTubes to show you how to whip Nene on streaming services. Uh, so I haven't used OBS with Twitch before, so I just figured out how to do that now, so I'm doing that now. Um, but then I've been using OBS to stream on YouTube, and I'm accustomed to that. So that's like my everyday. I know how to put this shirt on and what goes with this outfit, accessorize, and now I'm doing that with the other thing. So whatever. It's tech stuff. Also, at any point in time, it could change and they could be like, we're not doing this anymore. You have to relearn it again. And it's like, okay, it's so fine. It's so fine. It's like, am I a MySpace girly for real? Yes. I feel every time I have to do tech stuff, I'm like, I know I can do it, but in reality, I feel like when Stitch finds out there's no large cities on his island, and then Lilo's just like, it's so beautiful being on an island with large cities, and Stitch like pulls his face down and then falls to the floor. And then other times it's like, flames on the side of my face. But whatever, tippity tap, type, and figure it out. There's someone on the World Wide Web being like, hey, this problem that you've had, I already fixed it. I know what to do. Watch me do it step by step. And it's like, That's where I messed up. I missed a step. MySpace had us doing all the coding. And I didn't realize I knew coding until I had to like do all this back end stuff for like text streams and like whatever for content creation. And I'm like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then I explain it to someone else who doesn't do that stuff. And they're like, wow, you're really tech savvy. And I'm like, I forgot I'm really a nerd. I'm in the have to be. I'm like very superficially into the tech stuff, but I'm like always like the fact that I know what a closed network is or a closed system. I'm like, oh, I forgot I have books on this stuff that I've read. Oof, it's way back in there collecting cobwebs and dust. You know, but I say that and I'm like, what's your what's your brand color? Oh, I know was it the hex code for my brand colors? And I'm like, say hex code to any normal human being. They don't know what that is. You know the binary code system for colors on computers? Nigga, like, don't. Mm, yeah, every day is learning. I'm learning Albanian and then I'm also relearning Spanish because accidentally in my head, when I'm like, oh, how do you translate this word into Albanian? I'll be like, oh, it's this word in Spanish. That has nothing to do with it. But once I start in my brain being like, I'm in translation mode, I'm like, all I'm hearing is words in other languages and I'm always picking the wrong ones. And I'm like, basura, plera. It's like, trash in two different languages, but I'm like, which one am I looking for? Is this the shirt or is this the shirt in a slightly different color? But we gonna be Bad Bunny ready. All right, I'm gonna lay down and close my eyes. And by close my eyes, I mean wait for this edible to hit or take another one. Or hey, no los dose. All right. Bye, everybody. Whee! Let's see if I can figure out how to turn this off. Mm,